European leaders are trying to convince the Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte to agree to the European Union's €750 billion economy recovery plan. Before the EU summit next week, Mr. Rutte was visited by the likes of French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Angela Merkel and European Council Chief Charles Michel. The EU will thrash out a deal on the economic recovery plan. It is believed Italy's Giuseppe Conte, Spain's Pedro Sanchez and Portugal's Antonio Costa will all visit the Dutchman over the next week ahead of the crucial summit. Catherine de Vries, professor of political science at Bocconi University told the Financial Times, "The Dutch have always been difficult in EU budget negotiations, but now there is the feeling that they are really punching above their weight." The procession of EU leaders heading to Rutte shows Dutch voters that he is fighting for their national interest. Ms. de Vries added Mr. Rutte knows he has to compromise eventually, but they just want to know where the money is going. Since Brexit, Mr. Rutte has grown in diplomatic stature and is the third longest-serving EU leader. As the UK formally left the EU back in January, the Netherlands has become the bloc's most vocal advocate for a smaller common budget. Mr. Rutte, alongside his Conservative Finance Minister Wopke Hoekstra, successfully neutered plans for a Eurozone budget last year. Now, Mr. Rutte has hit back over a proposal for the EU to hand out billions of euros in grants to help economies through the coronavirus pandemic. A Dutch diplomat said, "We simply hate it." Mr. Rutte, as well as the likes of Austria, Sweden and Denmark, are looking to amend Brussels' proposal so only loads will be distributed to hard-hit economies. He is also pushing for countries to carry out economic reforms to their labour, tax and pension systems. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis hit back over Mr. Rutte's proposal and said it was politically unacceptable.